In today's video, we will be tying Lance Egan's red dart. To start, we have the Daiichi 4647 in the vise with a gold tungsten 3mm bead and 8 wraps of .020 lead-free wire. Start your thread here, UTC 140 denier in red, and snip off the tag end close. Then, make wraps over the wire and down to the end of the shank of the hook. Next, strip 10 or so fibers off of a red saddle feather and tie them in about a body's length. You want to ensure they are on top of the hook and not on the sides. We will then cut the butts off close. We will now tie in the tinsel. Here, sulky sliver metallic, a 6-inch length will tie numerous flies. We will now smooth out the body and create a slight taper toward the bead. We will now take the peacock ice dubbing and make a dubbing noodle on our thread. We will now wrap the noodle up the shank to just behind the bead. You can add more as you go along. Now snip off any long fibers. We will now take the sulky tinsel and make open spiral wraps up the body and tie it off just behind the bead. We will now snip the butt end off. Now, prepare a hen cape feather by stripping a few fibers off and tie the feather in as shown. And then we will cut off the butt end of the feather and complete a few more very tight wraps. We will then take our hackle pliers and make 2 to 3 wraps of the feather around. We will then capture the feather with our thread. We will now cut the butt end off close. Sweep the fibers back and make touching turns of thread to fold the feathers backwards. We will now add a very small amount of ice dubbing here in shrimp pink and make a very small hotspot collar. We will then also create a red thread hotspot collar just in front of the dubbing. We will take our whip finish tool and complete a 4 to 5 turn whip finish, then cut our thread off close. We will now add some head cement, here Solarez Bone Dry UV resin. And this will help with the durability of the fly. We will cure the resin with a good shot of UV light. The fly is now complete. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.